Hey, what's up, everybody? This is Jay Hollingshed, your personal high performance mindset coach and public speaker. I'm back. I'm back. For those of you that tuned in at 9 o'clock, I appreciate you for tuning in. And I do apologize that I wasn't able to give you a quality video at that time. I was just wrapping up my commentary on a game that I was commentating at that exact moment. So thank you so much for tuning in, and for those that tuned in at the 9 o'clock broadcast. And let me see what else. Let's go ahead and kick it off. I got to give you something though. Tonight is imagery and visualization. So let me tell you this. These girls, the game that I just commentated a very, very high performance volleyball game. Intense, high intensity, high performing. These girls were off the chain. They performed lights out. Seriously, lights out. So, and just looking at them, they inspired me just from me commentating the game and sitting at the table. I'm right there listening to the coaches in the huddle, listening to the coaches in the timeouts, listening to the coaches in between sets, and listening to what they were saying to the girls, which was right along with what I say to you all the time on Thursday nights for imagery and visualization. If you want something, if you want to obtain something, if you want to attain something, if you want to be something, someone, whatever that goal is that you have in your mind, don't just take a picture of it and leave it up there. Or just don't have that vision and leave that vision of it up there. Don't create an image or don't imagine and just leave that imagination up there. What you have to do is when you create that image of what you want, when you see that image of you as what you want, that image of you as what you want to obtain or what you want to attain, that image of you being that higher self, that greater version of you. When you see that, you have to act on that, okay? You have to take action. Take action on what you see. And basically, you've laid out the blueprint in your mind already. You've laid out the script in your mind already. What you are doing when you see yourself, let me give a good example. Okay, I just commentated a very intense volleyball game, okay? Now, when I commentated that game, these girls had the vision of themselves winning. The team that lost, my team, my heart, killing me. They're killing me tonight. But they played lights out. It kicked in for them up here. And they played like, okay, we need to win this game. They saw themselves coming back. And so they did. They did come back. They played lights out. They saw themselves doing it up here. But that's the easy part. You see it. You see yourself doing it. I'm sorry, that's actually the hard part. A lot of people don't know where to start. The thing is, start from what you see. When you see it in your mind, that's the programming right there. The body follows the mind. You see it in the mind, and then the body follows the mind. So what you do, just mimic what you see. Mimic the vision of you being your higher self. Mimic the imagination that you drew out of you being your higher self. Don't worry about what to do, what not to do. You saw it up here already. Do what you saw, okay? Be what you saw up here. Be the image, be the vision. Do that. Manifest what you saw. Imitate it. That's all you have to do. Imitate it. That's the example. The example was placed in your head. That's the seed. When you imitate it, act on it. When you act on it, I mean, you not just focus, but you got to concentrate on that thing. You got to put your hearing, your vision, your taste, the smell, the feeling, put all 5 of your senses into play in what you saw. Bring all of that into play when you are acting out whatever that is you saw yourself doing or being in your mind. When you do that, you can't just do it one time. You got to do it more than one time. Do it twice. Do it 3 times. In fact, have the vision at least 3 times a day. Replay that vision over and over and over. What you are doing is telling your mind, this is what needs to happen. This is what should happen. Okay, it's not a random thought. This is the thing. It's going over and over and over again. Those of you that learn how to drive, how did you learn how to drive and get comfortable with it and be proficient with it and learn to be the expert driver that you are? You did it over and over. You got behind that wheel over and over again, and you saw yourself driving driving over and over again. You put the energy behind it, okay? So do the same thing with what you see in your head. Replay it over and over, and your mind is going to say, oh, this is not a random thought. This is what it is. Your mind is going to say, oh, this is what we're doing? This is where we are? Okay, well, let's do this. The body follows the mind all the time. I'll put my paycheck and your next paycheck on it. The body will always follow the mind. So put your mind where it needs to be. Place your mind, anchor your thoughts in the vision of the future you. Anchor your thoughts in the vision of the greater you, the higher self that you want to be, the one that you see. Anchor your thoughts there. Pull that chain. Pull yourself to that image where you want to be, okay? Rendezvous with your thoughts. Get there. You get there by acting out what you see. And you're going to have some pitfalls. It's going to be hard. It's not easy. But you act it out and you keep going, okay? Keep going. One at a time, one step at a time. No, the steps ain't going to be easy. But you got the vision already. You know where you're going. You know what direction you're going in. You know what you want to obtain. Go for it. Push. Pull yourself to that goal. You got yourself locked in. Now just go for it one step at a time. If, like Dr. King said, if you can't run, walk. If you can't walk, crawl. By all means, keep moving. You will get there. You will not get there if you stand there and daydream all day long, okay? A vision without action is nothing. Even in the scriptures say that faith without works is dead. In other words, the faith is the vision. The works is you putting forth the action to get there. Those without a vision, they perish. So don't perish. Survive. Do what you got to do. Be the person you want to be. Get there, okay? Starts with the image. Once you get that image and that visualization going, stick with it. Push with it. Make the effort, not an excuse. That's all that I have for today in episode 200. I think we're at 249, 48 or 49. One of them. But anyway, it's posted in the comments. Thank you so much for tuning in. I appreciate you, and thank you for your patience as I was commentating the game. I appreciate you all so much. I love you for tuning in. Be well, stay blessed, and as always, through love, be a blessing. God bless.